What if trying or almost finishing isn't about effort, but a strategy? A way to keep your potential safely in the future where it can't succeed and it can't fail. In this video, I'm going to show you why you never seem to finish things and how to actually change that. Hi, I'm Donnielle Carter, nationally board certified health and wellness coach. For nearly 20 years, I've worked with thousands of people, exploring how their bodies, beliefs, and energy shape their lives. And today we are exploring the problem of potential and how keeping your potential in the future might be the safest place for it to live, but not for living your life. Listen, there's a strange comfort in almost starting, almost finishing, almost becoming. But as long as it's almost, you never have to find out what actually happens. Have you noticed how easy it is to say, I'm working on it, I'm trying, I'm getting there, it's coming. But the thing that you're trying to do never quite gets done, does it? And let me be clear, this isn't about laziness. It is not about discipline. It's about something much deeper. Because here's the thing. Potential feels amazing. It's expansive. It's exciting. It's full of possibility. When something is in potential still, it can be anything. You can be anything. Your idea could be brilliant. Your business could take off. Your life could be completely changed and be everything with everyone you ever desired and wanted in it. But here's the part we don't always acknowledge. The moment you make whatever that is that you're doing, potential, real, that potential collapses into reality. It takes shape and shows up in the world. And that reality is specific. It has feedback, it has results, it has a response from people and things. And those results might not match the fantasy, might not match what you imagined the future to be. So what do? We keep it and us in potential. Because potential is safe. Potential is always trying. Let's talk about the word trying. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get in shape. I'm trying to start something new. I'm trying to follow through. I'm trying to save money. But what does trying actually mean? It means no clear start, no clear finish, no real measurement. It's pretense of action. It's movement without completion. Here's the thing. Trying keeps potential alive by never letting it be tested. Because if you never fully do the thing, you never have to face success and everything that comes with it, or failure and everything that comes with it. So trying becomes this really comfortable middle space. It looks like action, but it keeps everything in the future. A very comfortable, very socially acceptable holding pattern. So why would we actually avoid finishing something? Well, here are a few key reasons. 1, fear of failure. If it stays in potential, it and you can't fail. But once it's real, there's feedback, there's results, there's opinions, there's judgment. Number 2, fear of success. This one surprises a lot of people because people don't think they can be afraid of success, but success changes things. It creates new expectations, more visibility, more responsibility, and your system might go, let's just not. I can handle these current expectations in my life, so I don't want any new ones. So let's not succeed because then no one expects anything of us. Number 3, identity attachment. If you have been, quote unquote, someone with potential for a long time, that doesn't just describe you, it becomes you. You're the creative one with the ideas, the entrepreneur in the works, the person who's always on the edge of something brilliant and amazing. And there's a payoff in that, because being the one with potential often comes with encouragement, curiosity, even admiration, without the pressure of results. But the moment you complete something, you're no longer the person about to fill in the blank. You're the person who did it, or you're the one who didn't do it. And that shift can feel surprisingly vulnerable, because now there's something real to be seen, judged, responded to. So instead of risking that shift in identity, we stay where it feels familiar. Not because we can't move forward, but because we've gotten comfortable being the version of ourselves that hasn't did or didn't yet. Number 4, the loss of possibility. This one is quiet, yet dynamically present. When something lives in potential, it's unlimited. It can be perfect. It can be wildly successful. It can be everything you imagined and more. But once you make it real, it becomes specific, has shape, an outcome, a response. And in that moment, all other possibilities fade away. Not because you failed, but because you chose one path. And your system can interpret that as loss, and it mourns the other possibilities. Even if what you created is brilliant, even if it works, but there's a quiet part of us that wants to keep all options open, to keep everything available, to not close the door on what could have been. So we hesitate, we delay, we keep refining, adjusting, almost finishing. Because as long as it's still in potential, nothing has been lost. Everything is still possible. Let's look at the pattern of it. When you live in almost, your life starts to feel like half-finished ideas, open loops, lingering decisions. And that creates a very specific kind of energy. Low-grade tension. Because your system knows there are things that are incomplete, things that I haven't done, things I, quote unquote, should be doing. And that drains you. It drains your life. Not because you're doing too much, but because you're holding on to too many almosts. And here's the twist. We often think we're overwhelmed because we have too much to do. When really, what if we're overwhelmed because we're not completing what we start? Here are 4 simple ways to start shifting this. 4, replace trying with a clear choice. Instead of saying, I'm trying to, say, I'm doing this by a specific time. You know those SMART goals? The very first one, the S, is about specific. The more specific you can get, the more it'll actually show up. Or do I am choosing to not do this right now. Because choosing to not do it right now is absolutely a choice, and clarity breaks the loop. Tip number 3, complete something small on purpose. Not everything has to be big. Pick one thing and finish it fully. Let your system experience that energy of completion, that relaxation, that that got done. Tip number 2, let it be imperfect. Completion doesn't require perfection. It requires willingness. Willingness to let something be seen before it's polished. Willingness to let something exist as it is, not as you imagined it should be. Because perfection is often just another version of protection. If it's not ready yet, I don't have to finish it yet. If it's not perfect, I don't have to share it and reveal it to the world. And this one gets us so often. This has to be perfect before anybody can see it. But here's the truth. Nothing becomes refined before it exists. Nothing evolves until it's real, until it's tangible. So instead of asking, is this perfect? Try asking, is this complete enough to move forward? Because completion creates momentum, and momentum will take you further than perfection ever will. Tip number 1, am I protecting the potential? Before you delay something, before you scroll, distract, or come back to it later, pause just for a moment and ask, am I keeping this in the future so I don't have to know the outcome? Please really let that land for a minute. Am I keeping this in the future so I don't have to know the outcome? Because sometimes what looks like procrastination is actually protection. Protection from finding out it didn't work, finding out it did work, needing and having to decide what comes next. When you ask this question, it interrupts the automatic pattern. It brings what was unconscious into awareness. And you may not always change your action in that moment. It's not about that. But now you're choosing it, not defaulting. And that shift from automatic to aware, that's where your power comes back online. Here's the real thing. Potential is powerful, but only when it moves. Because potential that never becomes reality, it's just possibility on pause. And the safety of keeping everything in the future comes at the cost of living it. So the question isn't, do you have potential? Absolutely you do. The question is, are you willing to let it become real, even if it or you are not perfect? Because that moment, that shift from almost to done, this is where your life actually starts to change. Thank you for exploring with me today and pushing play. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe, like, and share it with another friend with potential. And check out this video right here for more mindset shifting tips and tricks. And until we play again, keep creating a life that inspires you every single day to live it. I'll see you soon.